Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 111, the event that has been building up for a number of months and called The Darkest Hour. So we got this lovely variant cover of Kimberly sort of being like a zombie. I have no idea what that means, and I try to avoid spoilers before reading an issue. Just get my camera straight. So this is written by Melissa Flores, colors done by Raul Angulo and Jose Enrique Fernandez, and illustrations by Simona Di Gianfelice. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Letters done by Ed Dukeshire, and the cover done by Torin Clark. Now, what I found weird is that it begins with Prometheus training facilities several years ago, and we've got Matt. So I feel like this is all in some sort of hidden dimension. This several years of training, etc. Because in reality, this is a period of time over perhaps a year between Go-Go Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, in aka in terms of TV terms, season 1, season 2. So Matt is fighting a creature and he loses, and he reminds Grace that the guy who did this role before me had several different karate belts, was a trained martial artist. You sure I'm the right person? And she says, look, I was a ranger for a day. My team got killed. What I'm teaching you is you will fail. It will be your fault, and when it's darkest, you need to come out, and this is what will make you a Power Ranger. So Matt is standing over Grace's body. Has he killed her? Has he gone over that line already in this moment? I mean, there's no blood, there's no confirmation. She could just be knocked out. However, that's not good enough for Billy. He goes flying in there. Meanwhile, Rita gloats to the vessel that she has achieved the impossible. And the vessel starts, she wants him to say something, you know, as a witness. He says, what have you done? And she's released inflammable power and infected the morphing grid, and making the return of Dark Specter possible. And at his side, she's going to achieve her destiny. Meanwhile, Zed is on Safe Haven trying to locate Mistress Vile. However, it is not clear where on earth she is. And but also there is this risk that their Zord is going to damage the civilians. So they get stuck in there to try and stop them or kill her. And oh my goodness, I forgot the cat's name. It was in my head a minute ago. I'm really sorry, but they're just trying to stop it. And you know, these are sort of background characters. We don't see enough of them often enough, and their characters are sometimes not grown enough for me to remember. I'm not blaming the writer, by the way. I'm just, you know, I'm just making excuses for not remembering their names. So pretty much it's trying to stop them. So they're trying to figure out what this is all about. Meanwhile, Trini and Zach versus Doggy and Death. As they go along, they're fighting Billy versus Matt. And meanwhile, Alpha 1 has not failed his mistress. He has found the other lock, ready to release him. So pretty much, you know, we can see this stuff hovering around Grace, so, which is interesting. And I think that means that she is not going to be dead by the end of it. But what is she going to be? Is she going to be a zombie, as the covers indicate, or whatever? So Tommy comes in and knocks Matt to the ground. And then Matt sort of gets himself for a second. You can see this sort of goo perhaps absorbing him. And he says, do it. He wants to be gone because perhaps he's realized what he's done to Grace. And Billy once again says, did you kill her? Surely Kim's not. I think he's just asking the question because he wants him to answer, have you killed her? you know, they probably actually know that she's dead at this point. And they're trying to figure out what happened. So they break in the door, and they have visitors, which and Rita's spell is being cast, etc. And on the other side, there is a portal opening. Now, Doggy, the Wild Force Rangers from the other dimension, Def and Alpha 1 have Zack and Trini probably dead to rights. And then out of the blue, which I wasn't expecting, the Coinless Rangers come flying in to the rescue, which is quite nice because I actually sort of like this sort of anti-hero Draken, and I do enjoy his sort of odd relationship with Trini in terms of it being some sort of weird friendship growing. So Mac says to his mistress that he's sorry, he's weak, and she says you can still be of use. There's this aura spell growing as she uses him as a bargaining chip. You know, you got a choice. You can save the universe or you can save the friend. And this is always a dilemma before the end of the universe. Every TV show you've ever watched, every comic you've ever read, there's always this dilemma. So the Rangers are going to obviously go and save Matt, which allows for Dark Specter to take over the vessel. And we get this beautiful, beautiful spread. It has been done. And all these future worlds are at risk because of it. And we are left with everybody sort of disappeared. What on earth is going on? We have no idea. And we won't find out until the next issue. And we get Dark Specter's first words: this body is powerful, and this world now belongs to me. And then Mistress Vile, Dark Specter, welcome home. To be continued. And then we get on this side, Darkest Hour begins. It's all led here. I would say probably the Death Ranger, so you know about him, maybe. The Recharge, certainly. But I don't, and then obviously that leads into Darkest War. So these are graphic novels you can get in case you've not read up to this point, which you probably have if you're buying individual issues. You'll probably been reading this. So yeah, a really good issue. It was really easy to read, maybe a little bit too easy. There was less dialogue and more of lots going on and lots of quick movements, etc. But that's what an event usually is. It's usually everything is built up to this, and then it's boom, 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 boom. So I look forward to what the next issue is going to bring, what it's going to do for the Rangers, and let's bring on the Darkest Hour. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those that already subscribed to my channel. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, brace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.